Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis and the Mamluks. So, we're going for the breadbasket of the world achievement. Is the plan? I think I've got one or two more tricks up my sleeve. We'll see how successful this goes. There is also an achievement for the Mamluks called the Levant Turnaround, which is conquer the whole of the Ottomans and be at 100% army professionalism. However, I should admit that after I bought all the DLCs, because I was missing lots of them, but I bought the DLC after a lot of years of not having them, and then the first thing I did was just grab that achievement pretty much. I decided I'd mess around with it, so it has still been a couple years since I last played the Mamluks, but yeah. It's just like a thing that will need to be sorted out. And oh no, they're going to go siege down my ships. I need to figure out a way to save them, most likely. That's a good start. Oh, come on, Gerber. Don't be a pain. I also need to look at I'm trying to find a way to get through, but I also need to look at what I want for the peace deal from Tunis at some point. Siege of Gerba complete. Marvellous. Let's go and deal with these Grenadans and the like. I think I'm back out. I think my ships are officially saved, which is great, because I currently don't have many of them, and I do actually want some ships in this campaign, funnily enough. What are they taking out? Syria's fleet are stopping the Tunisians. Thanks, Syria. That's great. I also have about half a year from now until Tech 4. Tech 4 is going to be fairly helpful. I will say that much. I do want to make sure that I can piece out the Moroccans individually. They currently host 220 of my ducats. And unfortunately the Ottomans are going hammer in the area. It's kind of a shame. I'd kind of like to get the independent army, but that'll put me quite a bit over my force limit at the moment, which would put me into an economic spiral. Let's head back, defend Alexandria, and take these guys out. I think what I'll do though is I'll hire the independent company from the Moroccan and Tunisian pieces, i.e. they will give me money. Between the Tunisian 280 ducats and the Moroccan 220 ducats. And I'm sure Grenada's got something up their sleeve for me. 80 ducats. Not sure if it's worth really mentioning, but that would bring me up to 580 ducats, for instance. So it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Very soon I'll be Tech 4. And they will indeed rue the day. The plan will be to get Tech 4 across the board, then embrace the Renaissance. It's a bit high dev, but I might consider just going straight up Cairo. The other consideration is somewhere like, you know, Rashid or Al Ghabia or Dumyat. Hell, maybe even Alexandria. Yeah, they're going to try and save? Nope, they're going to ignore it because overkill. And is that another stack wipe? Oh, Tunisians, you are so screwed. You are screwed, Nisians. Then we'll take out the Grenadans and the... I don't know, the name keeps swapping over. But Marrakesh and Grenadans. There we go. It stopped flipping like it was for a second there. Take this out, and then we'll go siege Morocco. Get them out of my war. Castile's actually taking on Portugal. Ah, 100 Years' War. They're allied with France. I think you'll find, Castile, that you're not going to have too much luck with that. Okay, this is the leader with siege. So this is the one that needs to go in. It's also the one with the units with reinforced speed. So that will do. Let's take Tech 4 in Mill and Admin. Thank you very much. Now it's just Tech 3 in Dip and we're good to go. So that's good. Having all this tech cost reduction from the various events is quite helpful actually. But what I could do with is extra stability. Also, QQ are no longer a valid rival because I teched up. Huh. Well then. What do you know? Also note that I'm already 6,000 manpower in the hole. Well, that'll get sorted out. Don't worry about that too much. As for Liberty Desires, Syria's down to 63. I also need to improve relations with Fardal. I think what I'll do is I'll call it a quits with AQ for the Syrian core. It's only 3 dev. As for the QQ core, I can give that to Syria, if I so desired. They're allied with Mushasha and Jilan. But just maybe I'd rather integrate Fardal and then just do a regular conquest on QQ. Iraq would be a great vassal to have. They're usually pretty good. They take religious, they take offensive and defensive. They've got decent amount of cores, more importantly. So I would say give this to Syria. Well, actually no, I'd take it for myself, but give this to Syria. You just have to watch out when it comes to Iraq. They're in 2 different culture groups for their cores. There's Kurdish cores and there's Mashariki cores. You have to release Iraq via the Mashariki. Because as you probably just saw there, Iraq is the primary culture of Mashariki. So that's their main core culture group. What I'm going to do is let's actually try and do something a little sensible here. With the exception of my special units, let's shift consolidate. No, let's regular consolidate. Put these guys together. And then I'm going to take a independent army, I think. Then when I get extra manpower, I can just fulfill my regular armies. But let's do this for now. I'll take the independent army here, which will put me back over my force limit. Let's quickly just put on the naval maintenance naval doctrine and grab some mosques. Good stuff. Don't worry, we'll be paying off the loans soon enough. I also can't integrate my starting subjects until 54. So there's some time to wait there. And once I take land from Tunis, I'll gain claims on the Maghreb region. All of this just as a result of having Tunis and Kairouan. So I might want to make my peace deal look something like this. All of Tripoli, Sfax, Kef, Kairouan. I could maybe also take Susa, but I'll do this, I think. That's perfect, and it just keeps me on the edge of a coalition. It keeps me off the end of a coalition. Let's use the independent army to de-siege these provinces. And sure, I'd love to have them come in and siege Morocco, but they're a bit far away now. I could have put the Merc army in, say, Kef, though. That was an oversight on my end. Right, the Timurid War is... Oh! Yeah, the Independence War is happening. The Ottomans are involved. The Ottomans are also Tech 4. And I just have dip to go, and then I'm Tech 4 across the board. So then I can start sorting out ready for the Renaissance. Which I'm still not quite sure as to which way I want to go. Let's give Cairo a mosque. I'm already building one, so that's perfect. And also that's one province away from the province I wanted it to be in. Which at this point I don't mind actually. Because as I say, I can bring the independent army over. They also get 10% movement speed, so we'll get there soon enough. Just waiting for the de-siege. And then we'll move. And who got the Renaissance? Naples. Okay. For once my initial intuition would have been correct. I was going to say I think it's going to be a province in Naples. I just got beaten to the punch on it. So yeah, let's wait for the independent army on this one. In fact, I might just swap out. Although the other guy's goal orientated, this one's got 4 maneuver. And some more fire and shock pips. It's a little more acceptable. Granada hasn't yet been attacked by Castile. Mostly because of the whole 100 Years War thing. So we're attacking in. This is a highland province, but I should still be okay with a tech advantage. Extra tactics, extra morale. They're not really going to stand a ghost of a chance. Also, my guy apparently has morale damage in their stuff, which is very nice. Cruel Tactician absolutely helping destroy. And what's this about? I can either get 10% manpower and 5 legitimacy. Trade efficiency, yearly prestige. Lose prestige 4 manpower. I'm going to get the legitimacy and manpower without having to sacrifice prestige. Thank you very much. Remembering the fact that I need to actually spend my prestige on sorting out Syria, who I can integrate in 4 years' time. And who's up there? That's Noble Rebels. Syria, you're on your own for that one. If you'd provided me a little more assistance, I'd have been providing you a little more assistance back, but currently I cannot be swayed. Unlucky. So at the moment I'm taking a bit of a deficit because I have my independent army, which has put me both over my force limit and adding to the maintenance. Then again, they're not that much more expensive than what the regular army would be at this point, so that's okay. Once Morocco can give me 25 ducats, I'll let them out. They want out right now, but that's not acceptable. What would also be nice is if my subjects could go and take on Granada. Well, I doubt that's going to happen. One of the trade leagues is disbanded. Oh no. Oh well. I also have claims on the entire Arabian region. So I'd love to come through here and hit all of these. Micallef have no allies. Is there anything I need to be at peace for? Not really per se. But do I need to keep my army around here just to help with this? Maybe not actually. Let's go send my regular army down towards Micallef. And I'd also love to grab Diptech. It gives me 4 more innovativeness right off the bat, which is also contributing towards the all power cost. Currently minus 1.2%. How nice. It might not sound like a lot, but everything stacks up together. Even at the moment you can see it as a counter to my current corruption. Yeah, I might want to just make sure that I can protect my units actually, because they're all stacking round. They're doing the stupid swarm thing. How about no? Yeah, they're also bringing in their boats. That was an accident anyway by my end, so that's acceptable. Luckily Granada can't do anything in Pheasant right now due to attrition. Good job, Pheasant. Keep them off. Hold them off. You can also enforce religious unity for extra missionary strength versus heretics. I'll have some heretics soon. For instance, this province here is Ibadi, and I think one other one is Jerba. But yeah, I'll also be taking on Micallef, which itself is Shia. So yes, I will totally be having some heretical land. So although it gives me 15 mysticism, I'm still in legalism, so it's worth it. That's how I'm currently seeing it. And then let's just lose trade power in whatever node that was. I think that said Gulf of Aden. Not too concerned. So Tunis. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with Granada. Not really a problem to me. I'll be taking Kef and Kairwan, which is exactly what I need for the City of Caravans. Was it the City of Caravans or was it a different one? Sorry. It might have been a different one. I apologise. But in either case, I'll have 6 provinces out here. Yeah, I can't remember what the need for Kef and Kairwan was. Was it this? One of these? Ah, whatever. We'll come across it, won't we? The Egyptian / Mamlukian mission tree is kind of big. Much like I did in the French campaign, I'll just work through it when the time comes. So we go. What's this about? Intervene in the Great Power War. I could join England, who is minus 67% right now. Oh no. How about no? And we'll deal with this. Nice and cheap to call. Hejaz can give me a marriage. And like I say, when we're back in, I'll deal with Micallef. Let's maybe have the independent army do I keep trying to hit the X. Let's just select the regular army then. The main army can drill in Cairo, I think. And now with my prestige, I can placate Syria once. That now fulfills this northern territories, giving me permanent claims in the Ottoman lands. Perfect. So I now have perma claims on Karaman, who I can just freely attack. So I'm thinking double war here. We'll do war versus Micallef, we'll do war against Caraman. We'll marry Syria. So let's have Mikalaf. I'll take the provinces probably, not Hejaz. And then I'll do the war next month versus Karaman. I think the independent army itself might be able to go through the Ottomans because someone else in this will gain access. Ottomans have access through me. I don't have access through the Ottomans, so that might just be a lie. I might need to ferry troops, which means that I'll probably go for my regular manpower army to attack Karaman. I've already paid for my independent army, so maybe I use the money here to pay off my loans. Now we'll extend the loans. I think what I've just done there will be the correct option for now. So yeah, now I can fight Karaman, take their land. And I do think I'll have to use my regular army. Let's drop this as well. I know that means I'll consolidate all the special armies, but I can put them back into the system. Oh, you're kidding me. Could redo with some more stability. And of course I need to work out what I'm doing for the Renaissance. Let's maybe stab up to 1 first. We'll send half the army to Karaman. Then we'll come grab the other half. So yeah, everyone's currently loyal, luckily. So maybe placate Syria again. There we go. Twice more apparently. So yeah, Syria's now out and about doing things, which is just marvellous. We'll stop in at Ishel. And I think for Karaman, I could keep Karaman and go for some reconquer on the Ottomans, but I have perma-claims here. So I'll probably just annex them for myself. Quite honestly. Oh, it is moving, it's just taking time. So it's made. Also note I've immediately moved up to 4th instead of 5th. As a result of me taking land and England losing some. Oh, they haven't actually lost some yet. Just from me taking land then. Kinda nice. Also paying way too much on forts right now. Let's remove the one in Jerba and Kef, to be honest. They're unnecessary. And yeah, I'll never be able to gain access through the Ottomans unless I'm at war with them. So I shouldn't expect as much. And this is great. Hejaz are going to sneak bomb the Mikalafs. Oh no. They're running away. Did they maybe see the AI black flag? I doubt it. I think they just moved. Maybe. Because they can't see black flag. I also have the wrong general on. So let's grab this general. So I do need to transport this army as well for Karaman. I thought I'd be able to get away with just 1/2, but selecting the wrong general for the job will put me back a bit. Skill issue. Caraman are continuing to run away. And maybe I do want to get rid of this independence. I'm not going to faff around with Cyprus, honestly. I'll either take them later, or just let them be taken. One of the two. Worst comes to worst, I declare war on Cyprus and I have to fight the knights at the same time. Such a travesty. Meanwhile, I fulfilled a mission. 1,000 minarets, because Cairo has 3 buildings. I've not improved it 8 times. The urban planning of Cairo begins. Here we go. Planning of what though? This. Okay. Immediately the next day. 10 more towards legalism. Perfect. Until the end of the game I get monthly spender, an extra manufacturing Cairo, and a centre of trade upgrade cost. Ooh. Well, I'll be sending it up to level 3 at some point. I have no doubt. How are the Ottomans getting on versus the Timurids? Ottomans rule over Chandar. They didn't take the provinces themselves. And Byzantium is still in one piece. An Alexandrian trade thanks to my building of my trade companies. Not trade companies, marketplaces. So now I can take indebted without losing mercantilism. And it gives provinces 5 prosperity. Very nice. So yeah, I want one more stab. What I think I'll do, so I might give Mykolaiv to Hejaz, actually, just to start us off, because I need the admin to go up to stab 1, and then I also need to attack Karaman. Who knows, maybe, just maybe, I won't need to pay extra for Renaissance in terms of developing. We'll see. But 100%, I'm currently thinking quantity, then diplomatic at the moment. Let's swap this in half. Put the crappier general on top. That will go towards the Karaman units, which are not in Konya. I just took a guess. But what I think I'll do is maybe I won't call Karaman. Maybe I should just annex Karaman and release them. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. What I do know is that I want 1 stab, even though it's slightly more expensive right now. And then what? There's a chance that Medjugorje Barry will appreciate this gesture for dip points, which I'd rather take over the prestige, honestly, right now. And I don't care about Medjugorje Barry anyway, because they're the little guys above Ethiopia. Medjugorje Barry's right here. Screw you too, Medjugorje Barry. You don't like what I'm doing for you? Then unlucky for you. Let's also halve my army on Karaman. It's taking less attrition. And we'll do this. And then basically I'll just loot. Looting could be a good option here. But yeah, this will go to Hejaz, I think. They can take slightly longer to integrate, I don't mind. My access in Jerid needs to be cancelled. And I do know I've got Tunisian separatists inbound. Let's maybe go send the Mercs with the spare general. So yeah, the plan will be to annex my vassals and take on the Ottomans as my next step, I think. We'll continue this in the next episode though. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.